Hello, kindergartners. Mrs. Boydston back again. And the book that I'm going to read to you this time is a book, but it is also a game. It comes from an improvisation activity that we like to play in theater. And this book is called Fortunately. It is written and illustrated by Remy Charlip, and you'll get the hang of it as we go. Fortunately, you can see the sun is out. And now the sun is not out. Fortunately, one day Ned got a letter that said, "Please come to a surprise party." But unfortunately, the party was in Florida and he was in New York. Fortunately, a friend loaned him an airplane. Unfortunately, the motor exploded. What do you predict will happen next? If you predicted that, we'll say fortunately, you were correct. Fortunately, there was a parachute in the airplane. Unfortunately, there was a hole in the parachute. Fortunately, there was a haystack on the ground. Down there. Unfortunately, there was a pitchfork in the haystack. Fortunately, he missed the pitchfork. Unfortunately, he missed the haystack. Fortunately, he landed in water. Could you make the next page yourself? What could happen? Unfortunately, there were sharks in the water. Da-dun, da-dun. Fortunately, he could swim. Unfortunately, there were tigers on the land that he swam to. Fortunately, he could run. Unfortunately, he ran into a deep, dark cave. Fortunately, he could dig. Unfortunately, he dug himself into a fancy ballroom. Fortunately, there was a surprise party going on, and fortunately, the party was for him because fortunately, it was his birthday. And that's the end of this version of Fortunately, Unfortunately. But you can play this game as a family or with two of you. You can even play this game by yourself. Have fun making up a scenario and thinking good news, oh no, and then some bad news. I'll see you next time on Mrs. Boydston Reads.